Welcome back to Skyrim. Last episode was cut short because I got way too tired to continue streaming. However, today... Today, we're actually doing what I said we were doing. We're finishing up we're continuing up with Dawnguard. At the very least, I want to go to the, Forgotten Vale and get the thing. Get Ariel's bow. I have enough, elven arrows, I believe. Yeah, I have plenty to make Sun-Hallowed or Blood Curse. There's vampires in here.
Is someone there?
Yep, there's vampires.
That's all you've got! No more! I yield!
If she wasn't wearing the armor, she wouldn't even look like a vampire. She's a really ugly woman. This one you can tell, and this one you can also tell just because the facial features kind of been
Hope we reach Ancestor
distorted and
Glade
such.
soon.
Oh my god, we're on our way, you dumbass. Not trying to use that shout, just trying to see what shouts I need to get. I need 3 words, so we're gonna I need to find the final word of Ruin Sprint. I need to be able to get Fire Breath for breath.
Now ain't this a surprise?
Okay, yeah. And yeah, so Angi's camp is up here,
I'll show you what a real orc can do.
and we're gonna learn some bow tricks from her before we actually get on to doing Dawnguard stuff.
Bruce?
They don't expect me to be the Dragonborn, which is nice sometimes. And okay, so I'm not gonna have my voice in the stream today, besides right now, other than right now, because I'm gonna listen to music, so because this is gonna be a long, arduous stream, it'll be a lot of fun, so enjoy Skyrim ambiance without me fucking talking for 5 minutes.
name's Angie. And if you try anything stupid, I will... Sorry. Like I said, name's Angie, and I've been living out here for... I set up those targets a long time ago. I shoot at them. That I am. You know how to use one? Well, let me... If you need a bow, there's one on the rack to the left of the door. Excellent. Follow me to the targets and we'll begin. My father was rarely home, so it was my mother who actually taught me how to use a bow. She always said composure was the key to a successful archer. If you can remain calm, even in the midst of chaos, your arrow will most likely find its target. Okay, let's see what you can do. Remember to stay within the boundaries and only use the practice arrows. I have some if you don't have any. Aim for the middle target. Shoot the middle target. Hey! Shoot the middle target. Nice shot. Right on target. Now hit the target to the left. Great shot. Now hit the target to the right. Nice shot. Right on target. Let me know if you want to practice some more. Next time we'll make it a little more challenging. Huh? It's easy. Stay inside the boundaries and only use the practice arrows. Excellent. Follow me to the targets and we'll begin. My older brother took me out hunting a lot when I was little. At the time, it was difficult to keep food on the table, let alone have enough left over to sell at the market. So whenever we came across more than one deer in a single location, it was imperative we kill as many as we could. If you can learn to keep your composure and trust that each shot is true, then you should be able to quickly handle multiple targets. When I tell you to, try and hit each of the 3 closest targets in 8 seconds. I'll count to 3 and then say go. You have 8 seconds to hit each of the 3 targets. Draw string and get ready. 1, 2, 3. Go! Be careful. You did it! All 3 targets in 8 seconds. Nice job. Let me know if you want to practice some more. Next time we'll make it a little more challenging. Great job hitting those targets. You definitely surprised me with your speed and composure. Take care.
Nah!
fulfill mine. Feel the last word of soul tearing within yourself. Soul. The unlife that results when a soul is imprisoned in dead flesh.
Soul Tear also refills your soul gems, by the way. It creates you basically dead thralls, and it also fills up your soul gems. So it's very useful to actually learn all the words of that shout. Juniper is like one of the most worthless companions, though, because he doesn't stay as tamed as long as the dragon that you have with the with the force tame shout, which I forget what it's called, but that's what I'm gonna say because it is force tame. That shout has dragons under your allegiance for an unlimited amount of time as long as you stay loaded in that area, unless you use it again. So Medunavir only lasts for about 5 minutes. Yes, with the Amulet of Talos, you can have it to 4, then you can force tame him, but it's something I don't recommend. Simply because of how long it takes. You're just going to sit there with Dunavir for 4 minutes. Odoving just lets you ride him, but that's Odoving. And Odoving also does hang out on the other world, so. Alright, back to silence.
Not very impressive, is it? If this ends up being a wasted trip, my friend Dexy and I are gonna have some words when we get back. Wow. Look at this place. No one's been here in centuries. Hope the moths like that bark as much as Dexian said they would. Look at them. They're definitely taking a liking to you. Unless I'm seeing things, I'm starting to glimmer.
Bow down to the Queen of the Butterflies, tank monster. Yeah, your vision distorts in third person when they're around you. Like, holy fucking crap. I can catch all of them if I want to after if I'm quick, but... Which one does it want me to read? Read the Elder Scroll Blood. Okay. Elder Scroll Blood.
Nervous?
Extremely! Gun bell. Mortal. Sorry, not Mortal. I got closest. There you go.
Are you okay? Almost thought I lost you there. You went as white as the snow.
Oh.
I never trusted those damn scrolls. Who knows what those things could have done? What about Ariel's bow? Then it's almost over. Where is this Darkfall cave? Then let's get going. I want to get there before my father has a chance to track us down. Not much. If you read any history, it shows up from time to time, but it's a hard thing to track. As far as I know, though, it's never been held by a vampire. That would be a new one. Ariel is one of the elven gods. He's with the rest of them in Aetherius. The way I've heard it, the sun represents the connection. Supposedly, the bow draws its energy from the sun itself, which... that part, I don't know. Once we have it, hope... Who's there? Where'd you come Hold down! Hold! Now!
I envy you, Outlander. You can choose to leave if you wish.
Borgak,
Soon,
I always
I will be of age.
recruit her into
Taste is
the Blades because...
Perhaps I'll join the... Yes. But I must stay here and wait for the day when I'll be... It is our way. And I am proud to follow my people's tradition. I am Lorik's daughter. Soon I'll be of age and will be sent to marry an orc. Until then, I train. My new home will need strength. No. A chief's daughter marries who her chief wishes. It ensures the stronghold receives a fair trade in goods for my absence. I used to look forward to the day when I was of age. To see new... I couldn't. It would shame my... What do you know about my people, Outlander? Thank you for asking.
We will recruit her eventually when our persuasion is higher, but... Okay, so for right now, I have been waiting to do this until we had a good reason enough to. Okay. We're gonna... It's a Dead Men's Respite, but I don't know where that is. That's a lie, I know exactly where it is, I just don't remember where it is. I need to find Cast. Tempest. Directly south of Solitude. Oh wait, so it should be... if I'm reading the map right. East of Morthal, should be southeast of Forebears. Okay, this is just an end-to means, that way I can have the most powerful shouts. So I'm gonna turn my mic off. We're gonna go kill another dragon, get the shout, and then we're gonna get another shout for the sun, for Fire Breath. That's it. Okay, have a good time.
Hold! Now!
Well met, friend. You've been chasing that fiend for a long time. On behalf of the Vigil, you have... Thanks.
The suffering walk always
In the light,
or we will
all
drag
come
you
into
to
the
it.
light. The Vigil will be watching you.
If I am not mistaken, a piece of the Galder amulet is also in here. And we want that, because it gives us 30 magicka, 30 stamina, and 30 health. He doesn't keep me up there, let me just wait. Couple hours.
Who's there? That'll teach you. and done. Who's there? Where'd you come from? Done and done. Who's there?
If this isn't the Gelder amulet place, this is the King Olaf. So, one way or another, we have a really good item. Actually, this is the required quest for the Bard's College in Solitude, so. We gotta disable the door seal. By the death, Lord! Get proper sounds. That's just a draw here. The book is through the other direction somewhere, and that is a steel greatsword. It's just floating. Remember when I said this was Glitch Quest? Glitch Fest, sorry. Huh? Oh, the hidden portals in the walls. Should be more Draugr. The higher tiered ones you kill, the more yeah, you can actually get some really high leveled souls just out of fighting Draugr, because you can just quickly shout different Draugr and get new followers and new souls, because they will follow you to eternity because they are yours for a minute, for 60 seconds exactly, then they die. If you went downstairs, there's nothing in this portal. Get out of my fucking way. His body's like right here, I think. Yeah, that was Scanver showing us his corpse. Now, we have King Olaf's verse, so we can get through the door. He's looking for our help to go and right the wrongs of King Olaf One-Eye, who is a dickbag. So he's right here waiting for us. Okay, this is where we got the Ruby Dragonfly in here, and I don't remember exactly how. Let me just check real quick what the combination was. Took me forever to figure these out. Wolf. Owl wolf, okay. He's under. So wolf. Owl. Good to go. Serana died. The ones with armor on tend to be the ones that are alive. Cast. Tempest. Whirlwind Sprint. Got it. Okay, we have to kill off this war count. Olaf, by the way, is he actually registered himself as a Draugr Death Overlord. Yeah, some shit. Shock suppression. Necklace. Fire abatement. Siphoning. I have all this crap. Gold! Look at all that gold!
I was always taught to avoid these types of ruins. I think I see why now.
And now you pop up. Yeah, I can hear the faint music in the background. I guess I just rushed past this bit. Yeah, this was in the entrance hall. Okay. Well, good, we got all 3 words are Whirlwind Sprint, so we can actually, what we actually can do, is we can wait and kill the 2 dragons in Forgotten Vale. Or we can just go straight to one that I can guarantee is going to be there. And go back and kill the one underneath Blackridge.
Even older than I am. I wonder if the Draugr has found
Vibration. Go away. Yeah, I forgot you could disable shouts by sheathing your weapon. Takes a second to kick in.
Nah.
And that's just a glitch with PS4 Xbox One for Skyrim Special Edition. Audio will either lag or sometimes no audio will play at all for certain actions, specifically shouts. It's only, from what I've noticed, to be Whirlwind Sprint, and these guys ignore you unless you get close enough.
Just die!
Now ain't this a surprise? Hold! Nah!
I don't know if I mentioned this yesterday or not, but Forgotten Vale is by far one of my favorite locations in Skyrim.
Hold! Nah!
So... I believe I know what this place is.
Hold! Nah!
Oh, this is Chillwind. Closer spawning point.
Hold! Nah!
First you, then all of the Reach!
Oh, well, I guess we're in the Reach now. We're finally out of Windhelm, of Whiterun.
Hold! Nah!
The thank you would be nice.
Been so long since I killed a Stormcloak, my sword arm's getting flabby. Stay sharp. Auxiliary, keep an eye out for Stormcloak spies.
They're ready to return the crown. Like, I don't want to say it, but I can tell that they are waiting for it. Because I just still kind of have it. Now, I absolutely hate Darkfall, but I love what's after it, so we're gonna deal with it, because there's no way around.
Stay on your guard.
Now!
Don't remember how to fight. Done and done. Who's there? I knew I heard something. No. You? Who's there?
Come forward. You have nothing to fear here.
Some kind of power summit.
I am Knight Paladin Gelabor. Welcome to the Great Chantry of Auriel. Auriel, Halkosh, Akatosh, so many different names for the sovereign of the Snow Elves. I prefer Snow Elf. The name Falmer usually holds a negative meaning to most travelers. Those twisted creatures you call Falmer, I call... Of course, you're here for Auriel's... I can help you get it, but first, I must have your assist. I need you to kill Archcurate Vertha, my brother. The kinship between us is gone. I don't understand what he's become, but he's no longer the brother I once knew. It was the betrayed. They did something to him. I just don't know why Auriel would allow this to happen. They swept into the Chantry without warning, and began killing everyone without pause. The Chantry was a place of peaceful worship. I led a small group of paladins, but we were no match for the betrayed. They slaughtered everyone, and stormed the inner sanctum where I believe they corrupted Vertha. He's alive, but something's wrong. He never looks as though he's in pain or under duress. He just stands there and watches, as though waiting. Leaving the way shrines unguarded would be violating my sacred duty as a Knight Paladin of Auriel, and an assault on the betrayed guarding the inner sanctum would only end with my death. Yes, let me show you. This structure is known as a way shrine. They were used for meditation and for transport when the Chantry was a place of enlightenment. Prelates of these shrines were charged with teaching the mantras of Auriel to our initiates.
What's that basin in the center signify?
Once the initiate completed his mantras, he'd dip a ceremonial ewer in the basin at the way shrine's center and proceed to the next way shrine.
So these initiates had to lug around a heavy pitcher of water. Marvelous. How long would they have to do that?
Well, once the initiate's enlightenment was complete, he'd bring the ewer to the Chantry's inner sanctum. Pouring the contents of the ewer into the sacred basin of the sanctum would allow him to enter for an audience with the Archcurate himself.
All that just to end up dumping it out? Makes no sense to me.
It's symbolic. I don't expect you to understand.
So, let's get this straight. We need to do all that nonsense to get into the temples so we can kill your brother and claim Auriel's bone.
I know how it all sounds. But if there was another way, I'd have done it long ago. The only way to get to my brother is by following in the initiate's footsteps and traveling from way shrine to way shrine, just as they did. The first lay at the end of Darkfall Passage, a cavern that represents the absence of enlightenment. There are 5 in total, spread far apart across the Chantry. Caves? Oh no. The Chantry encompasses far more than a few caves, as you'll soon discover. But before I send you on your way, you'll need the initiates Once you've located a way shrine, there'll be a spectral prelate tending to. They will allow you to draw the waters from the shrine's basin, as if you've been enlightened. This may be the last time we're able to converse. Otherwise, all I can do now is grant you my hopes for a safe journey.
As unpleasant as I thought it would be. Kind of soothing, actually. I feel a little warmer now.
Pardon me for this burp. I'm gonna go ahead and turn on my mic for this bit. Because... I want you guys to see my reaction when I reach Forgotten Vale. And I like it almost as much as I like Sovngarde. And the Throw of the World gives you a great view of everything. However, you can only go to Sovngarde once, and that's Throw of the World loses its touch after a while, you know? You blocked my check! Okay, so in terms of the lore, because I'm gonna go on a bit of the lore because I love the Elder Scrolls lore. Basically, this used to be just completely absent of everything. You could literally walk through this unarmored before from the lore. Excuse me about sneeze. Sorry about that. I don't want that. But anyways, you can walk through this place completely unarmored, wearing nothing.
Done and done.
And survive. That was before the Falmer invaded. And this was ages ago, by the way. This wasn't a recent event.
Looks like this Falmer here to stay.
At
Who's
all.
there?
This was an event that happened a long ass time ago. Like probably before.
Where'd you come from?
Let's be safe and say it happened before Martin Septon died. The Falmer don't know I'm here, which is this is why I love this armor. Shitballs. I believe the way through the Chantry is this way. I am wrong. I will look at my map if I get desperate, however... Okay, just go right. That leads us back to the entrance, by the way. The hole at the bottom. What are you doing over there, Senpai? Fun. Yeah, the chorus can see me, the Falmer can't. This armor is very OP against the Falmer. Because they are blind, they rely on sounds. The chorus, the Charis, are sight and auditory predators. They rely on both to find their prey. So
Ran off, I suppose. Where'd you come from?
Serrano. This is gonna be like Black Reach, where I just got lucky, quote unquote, because I didn't want to deal with anything. All these guys are below me. These are on my level. My, they both are and are not on my level. All the chorus are mad at me.
Padol!
You little bitch! Eventually they're supposed to go the fuck away. Like that.
Who's there?
Where'd you come from?
Chantry's over there, the way shrine is at least, so I'm gonna scale down this bit, take a little bit of damage. I love this place. Like, not even this bit, but this bit is like... They reused a lot from Blackreach for this, but at the same time, it's its own individual entity. Hello!
Welcome, Initiate. This is the Way Shrine of Illumination. Are you prepared to honor the mantras of Ariel and fill your vessel with his enlightenment? Then behold Ariel's gift, my child. May it light your path as you seek tranquility within the inner sanctum.
Forgot Vale.
It's so bright out here. I don't know how you stand it.
Here we are. Forgotten Man.
This is incredible.
I believe there's the Ruby Paragon here. I know what the damn Paragon is. I know things. Trust my judgment. I am the Dragon Boy. This is Skyrim. And they're just... Trolls are murderers. By the way, they're just like, holy crap. Okay, so we can do this linearly, or we can do it my way. In which case, my way is boop, boop, boop. Cave, second area, done, done, done. However, it's linearly, which is that we can do it my way, which it's the first one, cut over to, because I'm technically here. This is the final one. We're gonna get this one. We're gonna get the closest ones, and we're gonna head straight to the lake. Now, what's at the lake, you might be asking? Well, there's two revered dragons underneath the ice that we're gonna kill. We will get the final word of word with sprint unlocked. And the second one, we will get the final word for a fireproof shout from the Dargan King.
Well, are you prepared to honor the... Then behold Ariel's gift, my child. May it speed your journey to the inner sanctum.
Shoot it! Shoot it!
Here we go.
Whee! I'm not that high up.
May Ariel's light guide you.
Yeah, this will take us back to Darkfall.
Let's get indoors. Or in a cave.
May Ariel's light guide you in your darkest hours.
This is gold. Huh, doesn't look like gold. It looks like moonstone. And also I'm gonna go lake because there's some moonstone things there. This one's closer than the others. The gold is that the final waypoint? It doesn't tell me how I rotate exactly in this. The lake is not... I wish the fog would go away. It will eventually, but... That might actually be the... No, that's not the final one, because we can get to the other three first. Hooray! Magic buttholes. The lake I was talking about is up there. We can get to it now, which we are going to. Unless we can actually get the other two. So let's go to this one over here, because I believe it's below the basin. But I want to get up to the lake, for various reasons. Yeah, we can get to this one. I don't know what the paragons do, but I'll Google them, because I know what the Diamond Paragon is. Hello!
You've reached the Way Shrine of Learning, Initiate. Ariel bless you, child, for you are a step closer to the inner sanctum and everlasting wisdom.
Send me to space! Oh yeah, for every one you grant, you get another access. You get access to yet another portal. So.
May Ariel's warmth imbue your body with strength.
You can actually see what color they really are with their legs. Somewhere in branch. So we're gonna go lake. There's also a word of power on the lake. I forget which one it is off the top of my head, but it's exclusive to Dogger. I think it's actually the Drain Vitality Shout. Because we got this from the one place. I think it's actually, yeah, the Drain Vitality Shout. I just forget where the third bit is. It's over there. The dragons are more towards the center lake, so you can literally walk around the edge and collect ores and shit. You just go straight to the center and fight the dragons. They will always be here. You just gotta find out exactly where they are. I think they're in this patch right here. And what's cool is it actually keeps the not the dragons themselves, but the ice rendered when you're in other areas. So they would bloody pop out. Shit. There's one.
Where'd you come from?
What's Larum? They're just re-kids, right? Yeah, there's a word of power.
Now test.
They made a lot of holes in the lake, by the way, so we'll see that from the group of the shrimp tree. Yeah, and here's the one bowl. Hastily carved, obviously, so that's our traditional time. Magic examples of Sorry. Go up there to the Arc Curate. I recommend, if you want the armor, because the armor actually looks really freaking cool, do not shout him off. Even though that is an instant kill and it rewards you with the crest rewards anyway. His body will despawn by the time you get down there, unless you can parkour your way down. Which I don't recommend, because sometimes the game will actually physically glitch you out and say, yeah, you're heading down the mountain. Oh, respawn.
You've arrived at the Way Shrine of Resolution. Are you prepared to honor the... Then go forth, child. May the enrichment of Ariel strengthen your resolve as you undertake your journey to the inner sanctum. You've arrived at the Way Shrine of Resolution. Are you prepared to honor the mantras of Ariel?
Let me out.
Your lesson with his enlightenment.
Okay. We're gonna move on to the other place. Yeah, I'm going the right way. Because yeah, this thing is up. He's reanimating, he's just falling.
it for today, guys. I apologize, but I have other shit I need to do.